Guys, as a man, what we're gonna talk about in this video is gonna make such a big difference in our life, such a positive impact it's gonna have on us. So what would have been great to know when I was younger? What would have been great to see in a man in my circumstances doing and behaving and being, that I would just look at him and wish to become just like him, have a guide, have a good example, have a mentor. Well, we are not that lucky to have this kind of encounter in our early days in life. So we are always on time to become that by ourselves. We have no excuses. So these things we're gonna talk about, they are going to help us, to help you be the best man, be the right man for the right woman, be your own best friend, be the leader of yourself and of others. These things we're gonna talk about will just make you whole, present, strong, and of service. You're gonna serve powerfully this world with just who you are. So we're gonna talk about authenticity, we're gonna talk about awareness, we're gonna talk about purpose, discipline, in a very unique way that will make you understand and actually gives you tools to apply what we're gonna say, and start today, right now, to get on a different path in your life. So the first thing that comes to mind, if I would say my younger self, to become a man, to start becoming a man, would be that one of learn how to control our impulses. And the most powerful impulse that we have as a man is the sexual impulse, is the sexual drive. So what does this mean? It means get out of pleasure mode and start transcending that. And in a very practical way, it is quitting porn and quitting ejaculation. Why so? You see, it's all about energy. And the more energy you build up, and the more you become able to transmute, to redirect that energy in constructive and creative areas of life, whether it is to go deep within, whether it is to offer a powerful service to the world, it's gonna just make your life and the life of people around you a better experience, a more fuller one, a more true one. As a man, you will be able to provide substance, deepness, wisdom, authenticity. You will just inspire people with your presence without even to say a word. Our semen, it doesn't just contains precious nutrients. Our semen contains our consciousness, our DNA. You can learn how to have orgasm without ejaculating, and they will be so much better, so much fulfilling. They will keep you aligned with integrity to your higher development, to evolution, to the evolution of yourself, rather than just indulge in pleasure. Porn is just destroying your brain. It's just making making your mind sexualized. It's just helping you to see a woman, a girl, and just see an object to satisfy your needs. It's just fucking around with your dopamine systems, and it's making you lazy. It's keeping you at a vibrational frequency which is low, and you cannot tap through your true potential from down there. And you cannot really be of help. You cannot really express yourself from that position, from that energy level. So I'm not saying if you are new to this topic, just quit, porn and ejaculation all of a sudden. Maybe there could be the case that would be a blessing, but the majority of people needs to go through a gradual coming back progression. So I'm not telling you just to reduce the frequency that you ejaculate. I'm telling you just to reduce the frequency that you consume porn, and eventually it will come a point where you don't watch them anymore, where you don't ejaculate anymore, and then maybe after months, after even years, you can have a full back, and you will ejaculate with masturbation or with a partner, and you will watch porn. It happened to me, even though I thought I was very sexually disciplined. And so that was a big fall for me, and it helped me also to see that I was actually too attached to this practice. So I want you to know since the beginning, don't get too attached to it. Take it lightly. So mastering our impulses, mastering the strongest impulses we have as a man, the sexual one, it's gonna help us. It's gonna be as a catalyzer, meaning it's just gonna make everything easier. It's just gonna make everything better. You can still see me, so I will wait to turn on the light eventually. But at the same time, if that's too much for us, I would say start building this kind of discipline, this kind of confidence in yourself, that you say something and you do it with very little things. It could be just I will read a page of a book every single day, and you do that. I will take a cold shower every single day. Maybe that's already too much, but it's just to give you examples. You gotta get out of your comfort zone, because anything that will radically change or improve your life, you will found that things outside of your comfort zone. So you gotta get used to getting out of your comfort zone. It could be lifting heavier weights, it could be jumping further, it could be learning a new language, it could be learning how to communicate, learning how to sing, how to play an instrument, how to play a sport, whatever it is. Get out of your comfort zone. Eat differently, move differently, think differently. Everything is correlated to getting out of our comfort zone, creating new patterns. Otherwise, the patterns that uh, are due to the conditioning that we have received in our life are gonna control us. If you don't become conscious of the unconscious, we would call it fate, as Carl Jung says. My eyes are a little bit off after gazing the sun, and now just seeing directly through the camera. But let's keep going with this beautiful and powerful video that I would have paid all my money to see early on my age and have a guidance that would have just how to say, I don't find a word in English, that would just you know, just it would have just not, I would have not just experienced all that suffering and all that, those years of being lost. That, I mean, they have their purpose. So I'm not saying these things to make you regret of your past. Actually, your past, it's powerful. There are great lessons in suffering and feeling lost, because then you can grasp the details that will make a difference in another person's life, because you've been down there, you know. So everyone has their own unique journey. We gotta learn how to embrace it, how to honor it, how to respect it fully. We gotta accept ourselves right here and right now. And by saying this, I want to remind you that you don't need to become sexually disciplined to grasp the power of the now, to grasp what this exact moment, what who you are right here and now, and what transcends your character in this game, it can give you, you can just be right here and right now, and tap into something that goes beyond everything we could talk about in a lifetime. All right, you don't need to become a leader, or to create your own business, or to get married, or to have children, or to do anything in this world, you know, to access the power of now. So your priority must be accepting this moment fully as it is, because it is madness, you know, to not accept what it is. You cannot do anything about it. And this doesn't mean that you don't take action to change things, but you are taking action from a centered and balanced position, a grounded state of being. And the acceptance will let through, will let the gate open to information to come to you and know what to do right. So another thing that we can do as a man is, it comes back to this to this one topic, I guess. This is the major one, you know, to become disciplined with our thoughts, with our body, and with our spirit. And let me tell you, spirit is as much as important as mind and body in this game. You gotta find a balance. You gotta work on any level, which we could say that these are the three main level of your being. You gotta work on this level simultaneously. Sometimes you will develop more one and you will neglect one, but ideally we gotta come to a point where we embrace all all the aspect of our being. Let me turn on the light. I know it's not the best lighting, but at least there is some light. I am more than 2 days fasting, and I'm feeling great. It just kicked this beautiful state of being after I took a dive in the ocean. It was a little bit cold, and I just woke up, and then I dried myself up on the sunshine, and it was very powerful. Now I feel great. I think I will just break the fast tomorrow at lunch, so it's gonna be 24, 48, 72 plus 80. It's gonna be 80, 90 hours of fasting. I just drank some water with some herbs inside it to just get some minerals and some taste. I will talk about fasting more in other videos, and again, this could be something that we can use as a tool, to get to develop that discipline we have talked about, right? Slowly, but with the intention of making progress, you will get anywhere. And by exposing yourself to this new behavior, to these new dynamics of life, you will also be given the opportunity to practice compassion with yourself, to become your own best friend, because you're not always gonna succeed. Let's be clear. It is a pattern that you will discover to yourself, or maybe you will not, because it is different for you. But there is a high chance that when you get across to information like this, if they're new, like, you get so enthusiastic, and maybe you get progress at the beginning with it, then you come back to the old habits, and it's just a disappointment, and you question yourself, blah blah blah. It's just a game, man. Accept what is. Accept the ups and downs that will bring you to a state of being that is whole. Even though you already are that, we gotta get there in the game. All right, no bullshit. All right, and the present moment is the only things that can help you to get there, and that can help you to familiarize with that fullness right here and right now, even though you do not understand it, and it's not understandable. All right, let's get back to the topic. And I would say that to become whole as a man, we gotta become in touch with our emotions. All right, we gotta feel them, we gotta observe them, we gotta channel them, we gotta do shadow work. We gotta look inside and see what we have repressed our whole life. Our anger, our vanity, our uniqueness, everything. It could be everything, Our creativity. Because of the conditioning, because of the upbringings, etc. So working on your emotion, feeling the emotion, observing them, don't label them, just feel the sensation, which is just energy that needs to take its course in our body. If you resist it, it's gonna be stuck in your body and create problems. Another things that could be correlated to this, everything gets interconnected. It is to become whole as a person, as an individual. You need to get in touch both with the masculine side as with the feminine. Not just because you're a male, it doesn't mean that you have to neglect your feminine side, because you are a whole already as an individual. You took the form of a male, but you're a whole, and your brain is split by feminine and masculine. Polarity, duality of the game, it's inevitable. And get in touch with both sides, it's gonna help us to find that oneness behind, beyond the duality. You will never find a oneness, a fullness, by just developing one aspect and neglecting the other, despite your gender. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this topic. And the masculine, it's the drive, it's the penetrating force. It's to make it very crystal clear, I'll give you an example of a boat, that just cut through the ocean to get from point A to point B. That's the masculine side. That's what you actually see on society. That's what the mind does. I don't want to confuse you, because we could also say the mind and the spirit, but let's just say the mind, that has two hemispheres. The brain has two hemispheres. It is the masculine side. It is discipline. It is purpose. It is control. But at the same times, you will get more frustrated than ever if you just develop these aspects of life, and you will not compensate with the surrender, with the openness, with the receiving. Masculinity is giving, femininity is receiving. Are you able to receive? Are you able to be sensible? Just to be vulnerable, to share, to listen. Instead of delivering value. Also, you're a good listener. Because only when you're whole, you can attract a person in your life that is whole. Otherwise, there is always gonna be this kind of dependency and needs, and I'm using you and you're using me. And the experience will not be full. The experience will not be to your true potential, up to your true potential. So masculinity is direction, femininity is going with the flow. Are you able to just go with the flow and not have a strict plan as always, and not being able to have your own way, to control things? All these things, we're going to integrate in ourselves everything to become whole. We cannot leave aside anything. What else to say? I guess we've talked about the major things that can really have an impact. And after you follow this principle, everything will come up, whether it is a business, or whether it is a project, whether it is like authenticity will come up when you start saving energy and use it to go deep. And that depth, those realization will reflect also in the outer world. Whether it is also to change your style of your speech, of how you dress, of how you move, of how you think, of how you relate to others, of how you love. It all comes down to these basics that I've just explained in this video. by you watching this video, you're already making such a big difference in the world. So I wanna really thank you, right? Because you're making the world a better place. Even if you, if you, if you improve just 1%, I think it's our duty as a man to be true, to be authentic, to be the best version of ourselves, to express our life potential, you know, to just let life express itself fully and perfectly as she does. Because if you look at nature, nature is just perfect. By doing this, trust me that you will experience relationship, life in general, a connection within, that goes beyond imagination, beyond an average person could even think about. You will be able to experience that on your own skin. You can do this. You got this. If you want to be guided individually, I'm here for you. I will leave my email on the description. Until the next video, my friend. As always, peace, love. I believe in you.